This past weekend, I went to Groundswell in Tiverton, and I have not been able to stop thinking about how amazing this place is. Curious why? Well, stay tuned. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Molly Armando. I'm a real estate agent in both Massachusetts and Rhode Island, and I like to cover everything that you need to know about living in these two absolutely beautiful states. And today I am going to cover this place that I went recently, and I honestly have not been able to stop thinking about how incredible it was. I went to Groundswell in Tiverton last weekend, and it is to die for. And I went to Groundswell for the first time a few years ago, and I swear over the last couple years, it has just become something much greater than I could have ever anticipated. It is one of the coolest places, I would say, in the state of Rhode Island. If you aren't super familiar with Tiverton, I have another video on my YouTube channel comparing North versus South Tiverton if you're thinking about moving to Tiverton, Rhode Island. But today I am going to talk all about Groundswell, and Groundswell is located in the Four Corners district of Tiverton. It's pretty much like the main hub of Tiverton. It's located physically right on one of the four corners. And my first trip to Groundswell was probably a couple years ago, but I had just had my first son and he was crying. I really didn't get to enjoy it very much. It was just so great to go back with a set of fresh eyes to see how beautiful this place is. I mean, it is truly an experience. The first time that I went a few years ago, it was when they had just opened the bakery. Groundswell is almost like a hub. So they have a bakery sandwich shop, so you can get little pastries, coffee, treats. They have an indoor seating area, but they also have a lot of outdoor seating, and they have little fire pits outside. So my friend and I sat down next to one of the fire pits, and it was just so incredibly relaxing, and it almost feels like you are in an upscale restaurant in Boston or New York. It just has that vibe to it. There aren't a lot of restaurants around here that give off that feel, and it just does, and it works. What makes Groundswell so incredible is the fact that they have 3 different locations essentially, but all of them are right next door to one another. We started right at the cafe/bakery. We got a sandwich there, and from there you can go and explore either the table and provisions store, and then they also have a home and garden store. What makes these stores so incredible is that every square inch of space in these stores is perfectly curated and decorated in a way that highlights all of the items that are available for purchase. It's a place where you can go to not only to shop, obviously, but to get inspiration. I mean, like, all of the little details in the hallways of these stores are just to die for. They have calligraphy on some of the mirrors. It's a really, really awesome place to go if you have somebody who has an eye for design. It's a place where you could go just to kill a few hours just strolling around and checking out all the inventory. There's truly something for everyone. If you are looking for a hostess gift, or you're looking for a unique gift that you can't necessarily find anywhere, I'm sure you will be able to find something at Groundswell. So I mentioned that they have 2 store locations. There is the table in provisions store, which has a lot of like glassware and dining type items, glasses, dishes, cookbooks, napkins, entertaining things. those. And then there's the Home and Garden, which is located right across the street. Again, so beautiful. They have all kinds of like really unique ceramic animals outside. I actually got my mother-in-law a little ceramic duck for her garden. Every square inch of both of these stores are designed in such a way that it's like a work of art. There will be a shelf with all different blue items, but everything goes together and matches, and there are so many different spaces in these stores that are just their own displays in and of itself, if that makes sense. Groundswell also has a really cute vintage old truck outside that they bring out during the holiday season, and it's just a really great spot to have a photo op with the kids. They also have an outdoor seating area that I should have mentioned before with the bakery it's completely fenced in. So if you have little kids, you're worried about them running into the street, it's just a great spot to put them inside this little contained area. They have picnic tables. I will definitely be back with my kids, and it's just good to switch it up and do something different. When I went to Groundswell, it was I would say mid-November, and they had already decorated for Christmas. The Christmas decorations, the holiday decorations at the grounds of Groundswell, again, are unlike anything else I've ever seen. I mean, it is just decorated perfectly, and if you are looking to get into the holiday spirit, Groundswell would definitely be a place that I would recommend going. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you're new, thank you for stopping by, and I hope that you're able to make it to Groundswell very, very soon, because I just absolutely loved it. If you are thinking about relocating to this area, I would be happy and honored to help you. Again, I'm a real estate agent in both Massachusetts and Rhode Island. I do this full time, and I love helping people just like you relocate to these areas that I'm covering and talking about today. So thank you again so much, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks. Bye-bye.